Ventura. I'll just keep doing it until it gets played out. It's episode 9, Ant.
I know. Here we are, episode 9. Woo! Sorry.
Was that glass?
No, that was this thing.
Oh, well, it's a Friday night. It's the 13th. We are a couple of hours away from the Ides, so watch out. You might get stabbed by a mob of people you thought were your friends. You know?
This is the second Friday the 13th of the year.
Yep. And the last one.
Yep.
Guess who's back with us? Anthony, you want to introduce our guests?
Yes, we have Tim Goergen
What's up, guys?
and Kyle DiSanto.
We're back.
Listen, let me just put it out there again.
Please.
If you look into the description of the episode, I spelled Tim's name right.
Correct.
And I gave it to my buddy Chad, who was going to put it into the thumbnail. And I said, here are the names. Just please make sure you just pay attention to the spelling. And they spelled his name wrong on the thumbnail again.
Like I said last time, it's been happening my whole life, so it's on that. I'm not
Geo
butthurt or
gone.
nothing.
This just might be the way that it happens from now on.
Yeah.
Well, now you have to spell it wrong.
Now I have to legally
Every
change it to that spelling.
I like Gorgon, you know.
I'm
the other one.
I'm going to find new ways of spelling it.
You should.
Gorgon.
Gorgon.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's going to be a good night because we have we have great audiences coming in from all over. If you're watching on my channel on YouTube, on the Quite Frankly channel on YouTube, you'll be on with us for the first half of this episode, and you can jump over to the Playhouse, which is an uninterrupted YouTube stream if you'd like. The link is in the pinned message. It's right there. I mean, it's so simple. You don't have to leave the app if that's what you don't want to do. But we also have an uninterrupted stream that is going on pilled.net right now. So there's that. And hello to everybody on the Playhouse, which I think, let's see, Anthony. Let's see if we hit 1,000 subscribers yet, because about 10 minutes before showtime, we were at 998.
Oh, yeah, we definitely.
No, we're still at 998.
Ah.
So, okay, everybody, who wants to be the 2 subscribers that puts us over 1,000? It's up to you.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as someone does that, someone is going to unsubscribe just because.
We can say that it happened for a moment, and
Right.
that's just as good. So, fellas, how's everything been?
Been good.
Been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, before we get into the main topic, Anthony and I have Billy Corgan's CIA theory about rock music. We also have some of the ticket pricing availability crap that's been going on at the Las Vegas Sphere with Metallica, which has just people talking about how crazy going to getting tickets for any concert anywhere is these days.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get, you guys both have spent a lot of time in construction in your life.
Correct.
Yeah.
More so Kyle.
So
yeah.
Tell me something. Would you consider a pallet a wooden stud, a wood stud? Is a pallet a wood stud?
So when you say a pallet,
Yes.
you mean like that product comes shipped on
Yes.
in a truck that a
Yeah.
forklift
Or some people use it for furniture.
or a stage at
Yeah.
Popeyes
Yes.
in Putnam Valley, RIP. It is not a stud
Okay.
in any way.
It is made out of wood. though.
Okay.
That's about
Now,
it.
if you disassemble the pallet, you would be left with some studs.
No.
No.
Even better.
Yeah.
No.
Even better. I just had a minimum $150 fine left on my front door by the town because on Wednesday for trash pickup, I put 2 wooden pallets out there, which in the past, just like last month,
Right.
I threw out another one and they came around, they took it and they put it in the back.
Okay.
Some goon from the town showed up at the front at our front yard, didn't even knock on the door and say, "Hey, this is not, you can't do this." They took
Right.
pictures of it and then left us a fine notice that we have to pay $150 if we want to contest it in court, and we lose, it'll be $250. But then they gave us a town section of what we had violated,
Out of the in the code. Okay.
and they list everything: combustible materials. You can't leave a car that's been scrapped, all that shit. The only thing that even pays reference to wood is wood stud.
2 by 4s basically.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I said, well,
or larger, but a stud. So what the code specifically says studs.
says nothing about pallets, and I'm going to.
Does it say construction materials?
They say like sheetrock.
Which would be construction materials.
Cinder blocks, concrete, whatever the hell like that.
A pallet is packaging material. At most,
it's just so insane. That was the last thing I saw before I left the house.
So it would have cost you $50 to go to a private dump to dump that. So I don't know how they get the $150 because they didn't take it from you. Right? They left it.
And when they didn't take it, I called up my next door neighbor and said, "Do you want these pallets before I, find a way to get rid of them?" He says, "Yeah, I'll take it." And it was gone within an hour of the truck leaving. These goons, man.
It's a revenue stream, obviously, for them. That's why they do it. Maybe he gets a bonus or a pizza party. I don't know.
So what happens if you don't pay the fine? Do they come and arrest you?
I bet lean on the house.
Something.
Wait, you didn't dump the pallets.
It was on our front lawn.
It was on your front lawn
for trash day,
and then they didn't take them, so you had to take them back, basically, or give them away, or whatever. Yeah. What are they fining you for?
They're fucking vultures.
I mean, you could just walk down the street and.
So what are you gonna do?
That's interesting.
I mean, they left it on our neighbor's thing there too, and I already left them a scathing letter. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me. Here's the scathing letter that I wrote, and then we'll get to other things that matter.
You left it you sent it over to them?
I sent it to the town. I said I received a violation notice from the village for our address signed by somebody, but I don't have their email, so please pass this along to everyone. I got it to a building manager or whatever.
Right.
On Wednesday morning, I put out 2 wood pallets, which have been taken as recently as February. I put another pallet out there, and I double-checked with the DPW before I did it. When the pallets were not taken on Wednesday morning, I simply disposed of them without the village's wrist slapping by midday of the same day and was done with it. The fact that some goon showed up and took pictures of the pallets as part of an attempt to strong-arm us out of $250, but didn't even have the courtesy to knock on the door is as obscene as it is pathetic, especially after all the money the village already takes from our households every year for so very little in return. I said, I told them we'll probably pay the $150, but I don't think we're going to do that now because our next door neighbors are lawyers and they want to fight with somebody.
Oh, good.
So.
Hell yeah! I was going to say definitely fight.
Just take a picture of a stud on Home Depot's website and.
Well, that's what
argue it.
The last thing I said there too. I said, but perhaps going forward, you can also add pallets to the village code, since a pallet definitely is not a wood stud. If it were disassembled, you'd be left with wood studs, perhaps, but it's not disassembled. It's a pallet,
right?
And I don't know. That just left a bad taste in my mouth before I left the house.
That's interesting. I think near us, we would just they would put a sticker on whatever you left out, even if it was like brush from the landscape. Hey, we don't pick this up. Here's the checkbox. Why? And
that's
put it in your backyard. Get rid of it. They don't fine you. It's not like you put. A quick story. When I won't name his name. He's no longer with us. But I was helping him clean out his house after his mom died in Portchester, across from Davy Burns. You know what I'm talking about. For a month, every Tuesday night, we went there. And we lined the curb with all the furniture, junk, whatever it was, because they would come pick it up on Wednesday. They don't do that anymore?
Yeah, they do.
They pick it up.
They do.
So when I tell you it was the width of the parcel from driveway to the neighbor's house. A hutch, a table, chairs.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yep.
Like a dumpster's worth. Gone.
Also, people probably driving by probably picked it up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that too. But,
people do that, but a lot of this was getting picked up, and my point is that you left 2 pallets out. You didn't dump it down on Main Street.
I know. Doesn't matter. There's going to be a war, and I'm actually
don't pay that. Go on the Portchester page. Do you ever go on Making Portchester a Better Place?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Oh no, I can go to. I don't have Facebook, so I'll.
You don't have Facebook.
But we have family members that go on there. So
yeah,
maybe
this is ridiculous.
Maybe I
get
could
Phil
post.
Durazio involved.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I know Phil. I'll get in touch with him.
He's a great guy. This is ridiculous.
I used to coach baseball with Phil.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'd rather make a bad name for myself first.
Oh, do your thing. I'm just saying
Well,
that's
the
ridiculous.
thing, it's funny because you're talking about this. I've been really thinking about a lot of things. Like, for instance, I got a notice, and Mom actually sent me she sent me a text saying, "I think you got a letter saying that you need to go to jury duty," and I'm like, "Well." I'm not going.
Yeah.
It's just straight up. I'm not going.
I did the same thing.
I'll say that out loud. I don't even care. Because watch, this is where I'm going with this. Well, first of all, it wasn't a letter for jury duty. It was a survey.
It was a warrant for my arrest.
Questionnaire, right?
It was a questionnaire or something
yeah.
to put. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this. But I also, that prompted me to research what would happen if I didn't go to jury duty. And if you really ever research it and like you really ask yourself, what would happen? It's really not that bad. Like, you get a fine, and it very rarely, you're not going to get arrested. And if you do, I mean, I honestly was like, I won't mind if I get arrested. I'll just go along with it. I won't resist. I'll be like, all right, yeah. But
This is the hill I will die on.
Give me the full experience of, I guess, what you're gonna get, like 1 night in prison. Like, what's the thing? Really, what are you gonna get?
They're gonna waterboard you until you just see Anthony in a prison, and he's being strapped to a chair, and they're waterboarding him until he agrees to go to jury duty. Okay.
It's not even like a murder case. It's
I'll
like Frank's unpaid fine.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go on trial for the Pallet thing. Anthony's going to be selected for the jury, and he's going to refuse to go. It's going to be all fucked up.
Yeah, I bailed on my last jury duty thing, and I think all they do is they give you a new date eventually.
They bump it down the road.
Yeah. It usually takes like a year or so. And
But now, does it go by county, or how does that work?
Yeah. Because I live in Ridgewood, so I would have to go to Queens County Court. Yeah.
So just move.
Man,
Yeah, right?
to Kings County.
I've never had anything like that come in the mail.
You've never had a jury duty?
Never.
Wow.
Never.
I've had it
I
twice.
feel like you wouldn't. You could get out of it though, because how can you be impartial? Like, someone might know you because of your entertainment
celebrity is still
status.
Anybody has celebrity status would not be exempt just because they're celebrities.
Really?
Because they have a public. I don't think so. Hold on, wait a second.
I don't know that there's a law that says, oh, if you're a celebrity, no. But like, how?
They would never pick me.
That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't pick you. That's what I'm saying, because
They would never pick me.
maybe.
They're not exempt. No, public figures and celebrities are generally not exempt from jury duty and are expected to appear with when summoned. While specific roles like active military or some elected officials may have exemptions, fame does not. Famous individuals like Taylor Swift or Kim Kardashian have appeared for jury duty.
Anthony.
The only time, the great thing is that this was over 5 years ago, so I know that
I would never go. So
you're clear.
famous or not, I don't care. I'm not famous. That doesn't even matter to me.
I'll never go.
Never. Absolutely not. Listen, I'm serious. I think it's fine. Like, they'd probably really be very. They would be frustrated with me when they put me in cuffs. They'd be like they would expect me to like fight it. I'd be like, no. I'm like, I expected this. I'm like completely. This is the experience. I'm completely okay with this.
This is what I wanted.
I want the full arrested experience.
You look
I've
at them.
never been arrested.
You bring me. If you arrest me, I want to go to jail because I need something to write a song about.
Yeah. Well,
that's the whole thing here.
I'll make a video about it afterwards.
Yeah,
Say,
there you go.
I was arrested for not going to jury duty.
There you go.
I went to jury.
This is what I found out. This is
exactly.
I got arrested for not going to jury duty, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would be a big.
Love it.
It would be a big one. It's just you do one of those influencer faces, and it's just I got arrested.
Oh, that would be fucking great.
Well, also too, I mean, everyone should have like any musical artist. It's a plus if you have a mugshot in your repertoire. It's always a plus. I mean, Frank Sinatra had one. Kurt Cobain has one. Had one. A lot of people have mugshots.
Wait a second. What did Kurt Cobain get arrested for?
I think he got arrested for spray painting somewhere God is gay.
Okay. Well,
God is gay.
there you go. And what was Frank Sinatra
great.
arrested for?
I think that's the.
Sinatra was briefly jailed in November of 1938 at age 23 for seduction, and then later he was arrested for adultery. Charges that stem from relationship with a woman. Yeah.
Wait, what's seduction?
You can get arrested for that?
He was arrested for seduction in 1938.
What?
We were a proper country back then.
What is seduction?
What the hell
Like
does that
hitting
mean?
hitting on someone?
Here it is. In initial charge of November 26, 1938, Sinatra was booked for seduction. The charge was applied when a man convinced a woman of good reputation to engage in intimacy under a promise of marriage that was never fulfilled. So apparently he was saying, "I love you, baby. We'll get married."
Get married.
And so she gave it up, and he was just like, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah. Shouldn't have given it up.
She was a good dame.
She was a good
dame.
There you go.
I'll blow on some other guy's dice. But
man.
That'd be funny. He went to jail for seduction in 1938. Kurt Cobain spray painted something blasphemous, and Anthony's record is skip jury duty.
That's great. I would love it.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
I think it's acceptably rebellious.
I think you should bring the ventriloquist dummy to jury duty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just
I'll
say-
only do it if I can do it through my dummy.
Oh yeah. If you showed up with Charlie McCarthy or something like that, and you said like it was some kind of like a therapy dummy, they would be like, "Get him the fuck out of here! Get him the fuck out of here!"
My emotional support dummy.
You answered the question.
Okay. Get him out of here.
So he doesn't get arrested. He gets committed.
Hold on, I have to find that scene.
Officer Doofy.
Officer Doofy. Wait, hold on. Officer
You did poopy?
Poopy.
They're making another one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Are
have.
they really?
The
Yeah.
Wayne brothers are back.
I actually I met the actor that plays Officer Doofy.
Did you?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was at the Westchester TatCon.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Is he a cool guy?
Yeah.
Good.
That's when he was taking pictures with everyone with that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And he brought like a prop vacuum.
I was just going to ask.
Okay, hold on. Here's the scene with starring Michael Lonzi. Hold on.
Michael. Oh,
There he is, the cop. It's Mike.
Yep. Oh my
Okay,
God.
this is how Anthony when the officer tells orders that Doofy be removed, this is how they're going to tell Anthony to get him out of the courtroom when he comes in with his dummy. Okay, so here we go.
I got poopy.
Wait.
Did you just say that you went poopy?
Yeah, it was good.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
That's amazing.
Get him out of here. I'm gonna have to go watch that movie now.
Nothing compares to the first scary movie. I remember that movie. I remember seeing it in the theater, and the part where the gym teacher was talking to
Miss Man.
Yeah, Miss Man was talking to Cindy. You couldn't hear the dialogue. You could not hear the dialogue. There was just screaming, howling.
When the testicles flopped out.
The howling was just insane. That entire scene, you couldn't hear anything.
The new one, apparently, they're like swinging for the fences. They're trying to like get canceled, like on purpose.
no, they're canceling the cancel culture is what
Yeah.
they said.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
They said,
I'm stoked.
yeah, they had some like real satirical clips I saw
Yeah.
about like
When is it-
political parties and shit.
When does it come out?
I'm not sure. The
soon.
trailer's out. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it yet.
it's
I've
gotta
only
be.
seen like headlines about it.
Oh man, hold on. Before we get into the main topic, let me see. When does Scary Movie 6? Because Scream 7 just came out last week.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen anything past
Oh,
two.
it comes out. Yo. Oh shit.
Christ.
comes out June 5th.
Okay.
So June 5th is I'm going to have a VIP event, and then June 6th I have another. So the next weekend we should all go to it.
I'm down.
We should go to the Alamo the next weekend.
I haven't seen a movie in the theater in like
It's been
years,
a while,
man.
yeah.
Let's get dinner
Let's
and a
do
movie
it.
at the Alamo.
Go on a date.
Last movie we saw was the new Avatar.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, it was good.
I've never,
What number is that?
3.
Ooh.
I haven't seen anything past 1.
I mean,
Yeah.
1 was fucking incredible.
Yeah,
I
no,
liked
they're
it a
good.
lot.
It's good.
Anyway.
It's good cinema.
We'll go to the theater.
The theater.
All right. Well, real quick, we have a super chat that came through in on Quite Frankly. That was from Dan Schumann. Thank you so much, Dan. That's wonderful of you. Now let's get to this. What do you guys want to do first? You want to do I have the Rock Feed report on that Brian Storm did on Metallica, admitting that there's a big problem with how the tickets have been made
Yeah, let's
available.
watch that.
Yeah,
Let's
talk
watch
about
that first, and then we'll go to Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because I don't even know the story. I know that there's something going on.
I know from personal experience trying to get the Metallica tickets that it was insane.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You tried to get the sphere. Did you get it?
No. I was in the queue and there was 80,000 people in front of me.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you in the Met Club?
No. I did it with the general sale to the public.
And how many seats are in there? Like 11,000?
I'm not sure what the cap is, but
80,000
I didn't even wait to get through because I was sitting there for like 20 minutes in the queue. I joined it right at 1 p.m. when they went on sale,
Right, and so
and yeah, just didn't get through.
All right, let's take a look at what happened. It's a big situation. This is from Brian Storm at Rockfeed.
Metallica is responding to the backlash the band has been facing over the last week after it was revealed the band would be taking up residency in the Las Vegas Sphere. Of course, the band was right up at the top of the list of bands you would want to see at this cutting-edge venue, and if you're as fortunate as I have been to see a show at the Vegas Sphere, I saw Dead & Company there, it really is even more impressive in person. So, no doubt about it, the demand for this was going to be significant, but after the pre-sales started, fans could tell that this was an unmitigated disaster any way you look at it. The band, of course, now acknowledging that directly, that there were a lot of problems here for fans. And while Metallica is arguably the biggest band of all time, definitely one of them, unfortunately, this is not the first scandal that Metallica has faced as it relates to their ticket sales. Metallica fans have been pushed to the breaking point over the absolute disaster of trying to secure tickets for the band's historic Las Vegas Sphere residency. The backlash has been massive, and now Metallica is finally breaking their silence on the controversy. The chaos started last week when the heavy metal icons announced their Life Burns Faster residency at the massive Las Vegas Sphere. What was originally planned as a brief 4-weekend run in October instantly snowballed into 24 massive nights, stretching all the way into March of 2027. And the demand was absolutely unprecedented. But for diehard fans trying to actually secure a seat inside the building, the entire process quickly devolved into a complete nightmare. Purchasing concert tickets has been a struggle for people in many ways, but the immense demand for Metallica at the Sphere brought the system to its knees. Fans took to social media to air their intense frustration.
Oh shit! Tim, there you go.
111,000. Yeah,
You are 100, essentially 112,000 in line,
and
you were
most of that,
80,000.
I was 80,000. Most of those are fucking bots, dude. They're not real people.
What? Oh, for the
That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
That's the way it's. Yeah.
And then they're resold on
TickPick
for like
and SeatGeek and all that stuff. StubHub.
They just mark it up and
they
fucking,
mark it up like crazy.
Yeah.
If you look now, there's nothing under $1,000. I looked like last week. Maybe it changed since then, but I was like, well, I'll check out resale, I guess. And yeah, nothing under $1,000.
Now is that for 2 nights? Because they're doing the no repeat.
Just one.
That's one night. $1,000.
$1,000 per ticket. Yeah.
Oofa.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's not in my budget.
KJ sent me a text message with a total of $2,500 for 2 tickets.
He got 2 tickets.
Yeah,
Insane.
What for him and his wife, or him?
I guess.
I was willing to spend like $500-$600.
Right.
That was like my cap. But yeah.
Right, because you still got to get the plane ticket.
Yeah,
you got to get the hotel, meals and shit.
When I heard about this, I was like, oh, I said out loud, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
I tried.
No,
I didn't even try.
No.
I'm not
Yeah,
going.
I mean,
I'm not
yeah.
going to.
Yeah, you know,
we're not going.
I didn't
I don't
realize.
know.
I
I
told
don't know.
my kids, we're
I don't
not
know how
going.
much they were selling for face value, though. I don't know what Ticketmaster was listing them at.
Well, let's see,
yeah.
because
See if you can
Ticketmaster is
find
part
it.
of this story, and there's a lot of comments in here are just about Ticketmaster in general.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be good to just go through the comments a little bit. Let's watch a couple more minutes of this, though. Hold on.
painting a picture of a completely broken process. Many reported waiting in digital queues for hours, only to have the system crash or freeze the moment they finally got through. Others pointed out the outrage of dynamic pricing, instantly inflating the cost of a single ticket to completely unaffordable levels to the average fan. And of course, the most infuriating part for many was watching tickets pop up on secondary resale sites for astronomical markups mere minutes after the pre-sale began. Fans felt entirely shut out and betrayed by the system. And now, Metallica have officially addressed the massive elephant in the room. In a brand new statement, the band thanked fans for what they called a record-breaking week, saying they were completely and utterly blown away by the incredible response. However, they didn't shy away from the intense backlash surrounding the ticketing disaster. The band stated clearly that they hear the fans loud and clear, admitting that the ticket buying process was often frustrating and not always smooth. They went on to reveal that
So nothing's going to happen.
actively working with their partners to improve the experience and offer some remedies for the next time around.
For the next
but
time
for many
around.
longtime fans, these promises are being met with a heavy dose of skepticism, because this isn't the first time Metallica has found themselves at the center of a massive ticketing scandal. Back in 2019, an explosive report revealed that Live Nation admitted to quietly placing thousands of tickets for Metallica's 2017 worldwide North American Stadium Tour directly onto secondary resale sites. Instead of being offered to the general public at face value, roughly 88,000 tickets were allegedly funneled straight to the resale market so higher ticket prices could be captured immediately. According
Damn, man.
Okay,
That's
Wow.
should be criminal.
so
It is criminal.
someone got paid off to
Yeah.
do that.
Here's some of the comments.
Nuts.
We used to complain about how Ticketmaster was charging $3 on top of our $17 ticket back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Now it's like $30 in extra charges.
Is that what they are, dude? For
How many
sometimes,
dates
yeah.
are they going to be at the Sphere?
what?
Well, I mean, what they said, it was only going to be, what, 4
16
weekends?
or something? Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
many days.
Well, hold on. Let me see what it started out at here. This is what he said. It was,
They added dates though.
yeah. So here, I got back to the screen. Life Burns Faster Tour, 2026. So October 1st, all the way throughout, early November. Mike's birthday is the last date. Then they take a break for Christmas. They come back for January 28th until March 13th, tonight. Tonight next year is going to be the last gig there, which I'm sure
Did those 27 tickets go on sale yet, or no?
I don't know.
Because when I was looking for them, it was just the October ones.
Anyway, that's the crazy thing there too.
Yeah.
You know, that set up right. I just wonder who else is going to do something like the Sphere somewhere else, because I think especially just having the place being so high tech. And
they were talking about doing one here.
Really?
Yeah, because James Dolan, he's the owner of Madison Square Garden. He also owns the Sphere.
Really?
So it was being talked about being not in New York City. I don't know where they would do it. Probably
You should do it in Portchester.
maybe Westchester, maybe Jersey.
They should knock down Coles, and they should put the Sphere in there.
I would assume it'd be like the Middlelands.
You get off at 287, you see this giant eye.
Wait, no, that's what they're redeveloping at the hospital site.
Oh, yeah, that's what
the Sphere.
Good Lord. It's just nuts.
That's what we need, an entertainment venue.
But I heard that the Sphere is. I heard that they were actually struggling over in
Really?
Vegas.
Really?
That was one of the reports I heard like a couple of months ago.
No, I didn't hear that.
Because the maintenance. I forget where I heard this. There's a lot of maintenance
see
with those panels,
The screens. Right?
and
yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah, one of those panels go out. I can see that really ruining the vibe.
yeah.
Just a
So
little black
basically,
square
so
in the-
basically, the Sphere is going to get shut down. You heard it here first.
You know, I
Misinformation.
thought that.
It doesn't got much time.
Misinformation at the Playhouse.
But I really, I think you're
Source.
right.
Trust
though.
me, bro.
I think you're right. I think it's going to just peak like crazy,
Yeah.
and then crash because you can't sustain it.
the thing is that I don't know. I'm not like when I heard that Metallica was going to be there, you know, I was thinking, oh, that would be interesting. But there's a part of me that's not, you know, I get with these things, like I get very overwhelmed, overstimulated.
Sure.
Like with these like IMAX screens and shit, like whoa, I can't imagine what it's like to be at the Sphere. I'd probably feel like I'm gonna fall off my seat or something and get vertigo or something. I don't know if I'd enjoy it.
Right.
Maybe I would.
Yeah.
But have you ever been there?
I haven't been there. I've driven by it last time I was in Vegas. It's impressive. It's huge. But one thing that fans can do, it's not a guarantee, but I've done it for shows here in New York, is go to Vegas, wait till the day of that you want to go to the show, and check out ticket prices like an hour before doors open. People usually drop the price of the tickets just to sell it so they don't lose their ass on what they invested in.
For what?
That's
the
like
scalper on the street.
That's like almost like Rotten Pain at the Chance Theater.
Yeah, exactly.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Well, yeah, listen.
So where does the band set up? Like they're inside.
There's like a floating stage.
There's a stage. It's like, you know, where a traditional stage would be, but the production is, you're not even looking at the band play, basically.
Right.
It's
Did
just
you
the whole
see?
production?
I saw a little bit of the Backstreet Boys playing there.
Same.
I told my wife. I said, Laura, did you see this? And I pulled it up, and
I gotta see this. You have it there?
hold on, Backstreet Boys.
Because I've never watched any footage.
There's the full cut.
This. I hope you're gonna play what I think you're gonna play.
What? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Hold on.
What?
Wait.
If it's not, I'll point it out.
I want the opening. Hold on. I think this is when they come out of the closet, and it's on. We're gonna get striked. Let's see. It's on. This was July 11th of last year. Let's see what I can do where we can just cut. Yeah. Hold on. To hell with it. We'll just see what we can do. So everybody's inside. I guess that's the stage down there.
That's the stage, yeah.
That's the stage down there, but
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. I'd be like, get me out!
this is just for the backs. You know,
Get this guy out of here.
that's the thing. This is the Backstreet Boys. Can you imagine
Get
Tool?
him outta here.
Like, I'm not going to
Well,
go
they
there.
said that was one of the possibilities.
Tool
They were
doing a
talking-
I
residency.
heard
Yeah.
that.
that's really fitting.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, hold on. Let's see. You'll just see them pop out. And that's the other thing. When you have all this going on around you in like a 360 degrees, wherever the hell you look, it takes so much attention off the stage that you can move people around, set pieces around. You can do magical things just because the sleight of hand is everywhere.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And
right.
so, you know, I can see a band like Metallica, as long as they're still alive, they can set up residency there like they're fucking, you know, what's his name? Neil Diamond or something like that forever.
Absolutely.
All right, hold on. Let's see. This is them coming out. Here comes their spaceship.
Is that the Millennium Falcon?
That looks like it. Yeah, dude.
There they are.
We've been here the whole time.
That's got to be crazy. That's got to be crazy for them.
It's yeah. That's the whole thing is incredible. It's incredible.
That's got to be so overwhelming. Just like overstimulating. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
It really, because I just thinking about, you know, when we were kids and we saw IMAX for the first time, that was overwhelming. Now imagine that just as far as the eye can see all around you.
Yeah.
It's
Claustrophobic.
whoa.
And then imagine that on shrooms.
Yeah. A lot of people do shrooms and go.
Oh, and
Yeah.
yeah. There was
It doesn't even matter who you see.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I
don't
saw?
know how anyone can do it.
One of the first
Wow.
things I saw getting around this was it wasn't even just a concert. There was they did like almost like a 4D interactive.
Yeah, they call it the Sphere Experience. They do it.
They did it for the Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Really?
what I had seen for the first time was how they recreated the tornado scene in
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz, where everything is sepia toned, but they actually create like a wind tunnel in there, and everything is surrounded. Like, you think that you're in Kansas, you're about to die.
And they're blowing wind literally.
Yeah.
No
Joe-
shit. That's cool.
Joe from upstairs went and saw that.
For the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
No
That's
shit.
pretty cool.
See, that would be cool to see. Something more like a show than like a band, I think, at least. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. Somebody in the chat room over on Pilled said, my first concert was Ted Nugent, Aerosmith, Rush. Aerosmith was the headliner. The cost was $5.50.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
What?
Damn you.
That is Ted
Capitalism.
Nugent, Aerosmith, and Rush, with Aerosmith headlining, and the cost was $5.50.
Did you ever see the clip of Kurt Cobain, Nirvana being interviewed, and like you see his reaction when the interviewer says how much Madonna charges for tickets, and I think she charged like $60, and his eyes like you have to
Hold on, let me see.
you have to see
Kurt
Kurt Cobain's
Cobain,
reaction to Madonna
tickets.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Tim said that's like the fee on a ticket now.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked
there
up.
we go.
And now I'm supposed to ask you about these are other special sections they're doing. This one, this is a spot that's going to be on what our bands charge ticket prices, basically. This is like
we
a
had that
special thing on
discussion.
ticket prices. First question is, what do you think of artists who do charge anywhere between $50 to $75 for tickets?
There are people
Who
who
charges
charge
that much money?
Who does
Apparently.
that? Madonna
How much do
does?
we charge a ticket, John?
Yeah, but that's like a burlesque show.
It's a big production, isn't it?
27?
12?
You can speak.
Is that 12 or 21?
17 to 18 bucks a ticket?
That's what they charge.
Madonna charges $50.
Apparently. 50 to 75.
Madonna wears fur too. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We were talking about, boy, we should charge $25 and really milk it. Yeah, really take them for all they got.
If they want to come, let's see how bad they really want to see the band play.
So, we charge $17.
So
That's
Playing
crazy,
tonight,
man.
They're charging 5. 6.
So how does that make you feel?
Weak. Exploited.
Yep. See, they go from 5.
funny thing
to
is-
6 to 7 to 8. Pretty soon.
it's all over, man.
How much are Foo
What would
Fighters
the
tickets?
Ticketmaster charge?
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays.
Foo Fighters ticket, you have to give a pint of blood.
Yeah, like
Can't get in.
if Nirvana was all still like if all the members were still alive and like they still did like shows now, that would, man, I can't imagine how much.
It'd be like Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
well,
think you're
here's the
right.
other thing there too. How do you afford it? How can they make it so that it isn't like that? Like, even if Nirvana, if everybody, all the members were still alive, let's say they did break up for 15, 20 years, and now they're all getting back together for a reunion tour in 2026. They're all in their 50s.
Mm-hmm.
How could they even make it possible for somebody to see them for less than $75 a piece? How like
Play a tiny club.
Well, I mean, they can do bars and clubs.
That's the only way.
It's going to be. I mean,
Right.
but then you think about all the cost that is going to go into each
Yeah.
ticket just to be able to keep the bar safe because of all the
Right.
people who are going to try to get into that.
Security. Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
dude,
Probably
yeah.
not possible for them to
Right.
charge anything less.
it's
No.
not. I mean, maybe it could be relatively cheap for what people expect these days.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think about 1992, $60 for a ticket. That's essentially $200 something.
Right.
That's out of control. I mean, going to see a $17 show back then is essentially $60 today.
Right. Right. But you could wing that maybe once a month, twice a month,
Totally.
depending on your situation.
Totally.
$1,200 for Metallica is like your vacation for the year, or you're just so rich that you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Right.
I mean,
that's just the tickets.
That's for one night.
Yeah, that,
Right.
That's,
One night.
That's two.
No
that's
hotel.
2 hours.
No meals.
It's 2 hours in that
Yeah.
ball.
So
2
you're
hours
just-
inside of that ball.
I'll just watch
$1,200
that guy's video on YouTube and say, "Oh yeah, I saw Metallica at this. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the concept and I move on with my life."
They should put cap limits on resale tickets.
You know, well, that's
Like we understand you want to, make money. That's fine, but you can't gouge people like that. It's insane.
Yes, I can, Tim. It's capitalism.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Capitalism.
I mean, think about it. Don't you want to spend? What doesn't justify $1,500 for 2 hours in a snow globe? You know.
So the Spheres is just in Las Vegas. Do they have the Sphere anywhere else in the world? Like,
No, it's just in Vegas. They're like I said, they were talking about doing one here.
Wait,
But
you just made me think of something. Sorry to cut you off. Did you see the thing that was like it's cheaper to fly to China to go to Disneyland? Japan. Thank you.
It's cheaper.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. To spend, I think it's for it's cheaper to take your family to Japan for a vacation, even if it's just for about a week, than it is to spend a week in Disney World.
Yeah,
in Florida. With everything included.
Yeah, to actually stay in their resorts,
the flights, everything.
Yes,
cheaper to go to Japan.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Than to go to the peninsula.
We went to Japan a couple of years ago, and we exchanged money and all that, and we had to try to spend the rest of the yen that we had, so we didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's just like the lower.
Everything is
cost.
so affordable over there. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but I've read stuff like their culture is very different than ours. Let's just put it that way, right?
Yeah.
Is it true that they don't have coffee there?
I don't drink coffee, so I didn't notice.
You don't drink coffee?
You don't drink. What kind of freaking person?
What's wrong with you?
I don't drink coffee. I'm super caffeine sensitive. So
are you really?
Yeah.
What is it like? Make you go to the bathroom?
I know. I just get jittery and stuff when the
So you're
caffeine rush comes down.
you're the best. You would have the best time.
Yeah, I've been suffering from heart palpitations the past 3 days.
How many cups of coffee do you drink a day?
I drink like one large cup in the morning.
That's it.
But what ends up happening is that I stretch that out all day.
The one cup,
one large cup.
Okay,
I'll stretch it out all day. I'll drink the first little bit in the morning, and then it gets warm, and then it gets cold. I just drink until the cup is completely gone.
Yeah. If it's going to be like that, then I'll like my wife will do. If I'm if it's hot, I need to finish it hot. But if I know I'm just going to want to nurse it, then I'll ice it, because then at least it'll stay icy all day.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, in 3 minutes, we're dropping off of the Quite Frankly YouTube, and we're to the uninterrupted stream on the Playhouse YouTube. The link to that YouTube channel is in the pinned comment. Click it. You don't even leave the platform. We are also uninterrupted on pilled.net, or you can also find it on quitefrankly.tv. So just letting you know, 3 minutes, we're clicking over there. We're going to talk about Billy Corgan, which I guess we should just do that. Or else we're going to start talking about all of our heart conditions and and our caffeine sensitivities. Who the hell knows?
Caffeine.
And the pallets, the problems that we're having with
pallets are not studs.
the DPW. Just nuts. Oh, but here you go. Hold on. Ready?
Yeah.
Tokyo and Disney, real quick.
Okay.
Tokyo Resort. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not. No. I said comparing a vacation to Japan versus Disney World.
Well, I'm going to. I'll be going one day in Islands of Adventure, and I got 2 tickets that total the amount of close to $500.
Damn.
Just the tickets to the.
That's wild.
For Universal and Islands of Adventure
To go in the park.
The parks, yeah, those 2 parks.
$250 each.
Like $450, something like that.
For one day.
One day.
The viral claim seems impossible. A trip to Tokyo Disney. Oh, they're comparing Tokyo Disney to that's what's been going on?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the caveat here. The viral claim seems impossible. A trip to Tokyo Disney Resort can cost less than a vacation to Walt Disney World in Florida. How could the price of a flight across the Pacific Ocean be overcome? This sensational statement is actually a surprising financial reality for many travelers. Current economic forces, chiefly the very weak Japanese yen and the relentless price increases in U.S. parks, make the overseas trip a financially competitive alternative. And they go on to break it all down. So I guess without going through this entire thing and computing, it is possible, and it's because of what Tim was just saying there.
Yeah. The dollar goes far over there. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Dollars goes far. You don't get knifed in the neck on the train.
Nope.
That's
They
fantastic.
got those bullet trains too over there.
Dude, the Shinkansen, that thing
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Were you on it?
Yeah.
So
Do you
super
feel
cool.
like that you're going that fast?
No, but yes. Because you can see how fast you're
Because
going.
it's got windows,
But
and
you're not
whatnot,
like
yeah.
sucked into the back of your
right.
seat
Because
or
you're in a
anything.
tube, right?
Yeah,
Did you just went there on
That's
vacation,
cool.
or did you ever go out there to tour?
Both. Toured out there once and then went there for vacation once.
What was the
That's
crowds
awesome,
like
man.
out there in Japan?
So sick. Definitely one of my favorite countries I've
Yeah.
ever played in.
It-
I didn't know we were big over there and we were headlining. I was like, well,
Oh.
this could go one of two ways.
You could have became one of those bands that had to like basically live there.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
no,
like the hair metal
every
bands?
show was sold out. You know,
Yeah.
a couple hundred kids a night. So yeah,
Sold
that's
out
great.
shows in Japan, and
Fucking
they
great.
were going nuts. They knew all your lyrics, everything.
all the lyrics,
Yeah.
and they're super appreciative. So like in between songs, you know, like you here, it's like, you know, there's crowd banter, like people talking and stuff. There, as soon as you're done playing, dead quiet,
Really?
dead quiet,
That's
because they want to like, you know, pay respect. They want to hear what you have to say. You know,
Right.
it's like super respectful. And
Right.
after the show, pretty much after every show, like everyone lined up with stuff to sign and shook hands, took pictures with almost everyone at the show after every single one. So super
That's amazing.
appreciative of
If it was my luck, I go out to Japan, and I the first person I would bump into is that guy from Tokyo Drift who's so mean. Just wants to, just always looking at you like he's going to take you apart.
Yeah.
Like he's probably from the Yakuza or something like that. He
And
wants
it's
to
funny
race you.
because- It's funny because we played 2 shows in Tokyo, one at the beginning of the tour, and then one at the end of the tour in different neighborhoods in Tokyo.
Okay.
And they were the second one was better than the first one. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's awesome.
see you later to YouTube. I'll see you guys on the, quite frankly, YouTube at, I don't know, probably Monday or something like that. Have a wonderful one. Click over though, because we're not done, and it's literally like a nanosecond. It's a click. It's right in the pinned comments. See you all in a little bit.
Click.
Bye.
So that's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Tokyo,
They do-
Osaka, and Nagoya. Those are the cities we played.
Did you go to those like sushi?
Conveyor belt sushi?
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we went through a bunch of those.
What's the sushi like over there?
Phenomenal. The best you'll ever have.
Well,
Really?
yeah, I'd imagine.
It's yeah.
It better be.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's like going to Italy.
I know,
eating
yeah.
shitty like
When
pizza or
when
something.
Nikki and I were over there last, we were in Kyoto and
Okay.
had a little Airbnb, and then we went to this little sushi shop. Old ass Japanese dude
Yeah.
cutting up sushi, and he was like, he was just like, I'm just gonna feed you guys. So it was like almost like a omakase type of thing.
That's great.
And
What,
it
like,
was,
they just take care of you?
Yeah, it was good.
Meaning you
Delicious.
don't choose what you're going to eat.
You can like give him guidance, but for the most part, he was
He's-
just like, yeah, he's gonna
You're at grandma's house or grandpa's house, and
exactly.
he's going to.
Yeah, it's just like a flat
Right.
fee, and then they just
Taking care of.
they feed you.
Taking care of you.
There's a couple places in Manhattan that do that too that are really good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I was going to ask you, is that just something that could only happen with a culture that is as stable and respectful as they are over there? I can see how like a conveyor belt of sushi can be completely abused somehow.
Yeah. Well, the conveyor belt, you just get like a little like touch screen, and you just order what you want, and then it comes to you on the conveyor belt.
Japan
wow,
for
interesting.
that's before. Okay, ready for this?
Yeah.
Now that we talked about sushi in Japan, let's get to Billy Corgan.
Hey, Billy.
Here's what he had to say. This was written about on, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was on Rolling Stone. It was all over the place, these clips. I found a long enough clip for us to really just take it on in. He proposed a theory that rock music was purposely dialed down, he said, in mainstream
Yeah,
culture in the beginning of the 90s, which is interesting in a couple of ways.
The late 90s, he said they started to phase it out.
Late 90s?
Late 90s.
Okay, well, here we go.
I think, and I will say it overtly, I think that rock has been purposely dialed down in the culture.
When would you say that began? Mid 2000s?
Late 90s. I think the first, and again, this gets wizard behind the curtain, right? Somebody's going to say, well, how do you know, or who was the wizard behind the curtain? All I know is I saw the gravity shift. Okay. If you were at MTV or around MTV, 1997, 98, suddenly they decided rock was out.
Right.
When rock was still very, very high up in the thing. And it was replaced by rap.
Right.
They immediately changed the way their standards and practices immediately shifted.
Right.
So now that things that weren't allowed were suddenly allowed, people were waving guns. Okay. So some people assert that the CIA was involved in all that, again, above my pay grade, but I saw it happen. I did witness it happen. Okay.
Right.
And of course, great music came out of it. So it's not like it's not a barren wasteland where something was pushed in that replaced something. Qualitative things and great artists came in, but there was this overt shift. I saw it happen.
Right.
And then now, as you pointed out, rap seems to be waning in terms of its cultural influence.
Right.
Pop is completely dominant. Rock is probably the most dominant ticket selling thing in the Western world, and yet there's almost no representation of rock in culture.
Right.
So why do we have that schism? I think they purposely dialed down the ability of rock stars to have a voice in the culture.
What do you guys think about that?
I tend to agree. I think because pop music, it's easy to insert an agenda or anything like that because a lot of pop stars don't write their own music. So they just kind of play ball, you know?
They're told what to say.
Yeah.
But I think, but I also think that a lot of pop music really loves to masquerade as rock. Like there's the like rock star thing. The rock star aesthetic is something that a lot of pop stars and even rap artists have tried to use and tap into, and we're rock stars as a way of just
it's cool to be a rock star,
right?
Yeah,
but the thing is though too, but with rock music, with the rock radio and stuff. I mean, I was talking about this before. I think there's a lot of music right now that sounds like I was listening to Octane the other day. I was listening to Octane and I heard a Treyu come up on Octane, and I just couldn't believe. I did not know. I was like, at what point did a Treyu start sounding like Imagine Dragons? And
is it new? There was new stuff.
There must be.
I haven't heard any new Atreyu, so I can't.
It's got to be a new track, but it's like it had one of those boom, God, dude, like big,
right.
Bang.
Anthem style production.
I'm like, so.
I have a couple of things here. There's Dead. There's All For You. Does any of this sound familiar?
I don't.
What's the like most recent?
I mean, all for
the point. I get, but the point I'm making is that like I think even in rock music right now, what's mainstream rock, there's a lot of co-writers,
okay,
and different. That's kind of in the way that they do. They have pop artists, are also being assisted in songwriting. They started doing that with rock as well. I think around the time that it started happening when Nickelback really broke out in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And in order to compete with that sound, you notice how like mainstream rock at that time everything started to have that butt rock,
that formula,
NASCAR rock,
kind
of film, like that kind of like sound to it, because that's where they started to kind of take the pop model where there were co-writers for now the rock genre. So rock has become, I feel like it's all become a big melting pot of just mainstream music. They don't just, there's no organic representation of the genre anymore on a mainstream scale. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know really, I mean, at this point, like, I think the mainstream is just at this point is it's where it's at, and is it ever going to really go back to that? I don't know. I think it's like the independent music is where it's at. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, for finding like the really good organic stuff,
the real shit.
But as far as what he was saying though, I just think that rock kind of by the time we hit the late 90s, I feel like it peaked. There was a place for it to go, like rock music. Like we're not talking like metal.
No,
because metal still had a lot of places to go.
Yeah,
right.
You know, but rock music kind of peaked with all of the Nirvana and Alice in Chains and I mean even Smashing Pumpkins, all that stuff. Because then once we started getting into like the mid 2000s, then we started to kind of mix it up, and it was like industrial. 9 Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, shock rock, and
then there was a whole new metal moment.
And then there was new metal, but that's where it started to, I feel like, fuse with metal more.
Yeah, metal was a little bit more in the spotlight once like Corgan hit the scene and all that kind of stuff.
But on 97, 98, you're talking about 15 more huge years for hard rock heavy metal.
Yeah.
I guess to what he's saying, even to this day, where that is probably some of the best ticketed acts out there. If it wasn't so hard to go see them.
Right.
Now, you know, the first episode, I think the first or the second episode Anthony and I did, we had Tank the Tech on with us, and we actually we went down into itemized ways that the average tour, even for well-known acts that have a lot of demand for their shows to show up in one place or another, it's almost financially impossible for them to even go on the road, because it has to just be out of purely the love. Right. Because unless you are doing massive success with your merch, you're not breaking even anywhere. And then of course you have to, if you want to go home and put a little bit in your savings account or pay off the damn electric bill, then it has to reflect in the ticket cost for people. And then you start really just, I don't know. Metallica is an outlier. Those whole things.
You can't compare. They're not a benchmark for anything.
That's not a benchmark.
Nope.
Taylor Swift is not a benchmark. But I think people do want to go see shows.
Yeah, sure they 100%. Do. I mean, I saw a video with Gary Holt from Slayer and I guess Exodus, right?
Yeah, he was an Exodus.
And he says basically, he was saying what you were telling us the first time, which he's like, basically, I'm a traveling merch shop.
Yeah.
I make no money touring except for the merch I sell. And then when I'm home, I sell merch out of my closet.
Yeah.
And he's like shipping it, and he's saying how he's packing, bags and shit. That's where the money is. The music is just the avenue to sell the merch to make the money.
Right.
Well, talking
kind
about
of sucks.
What Billy Corgan brings up more specifically though is the CIA.
Well, yeah. What part did we get? Did he mention that in this video?
Yeah. He said in the middle of it.
It's above his pay grade. Now, listen, the CIA has been, and military intelligence has been very, very deeply embedded in counterculture movements and music and all of that for a long time, especially when it comes to even just basic MK Ultra level, components of electronic music, everything. And we can go into one of these nights, Anthony. We got to do a Laurel Canyon show, and you got to read David McCowan's the strange somethings of Laurel Canyon. I forget. It's at home. I'll let you borrow it. There's no doubt in my mind that has been a major part, just like the CIA and intelligence agencies have been embedded in newsrooms since the 50s when they launched Mockingbird. The same thing is in Hollywood. We know that they're on movie sets. They are saying yay or nay to certain things. They're injecting things in there for subterfuge, and they are trying to steer culture. That's
So is this like a controlling of the masses thing, or controlling like a narrative?
Well,
why would they be there?
That's definitely part of it. First of all, there's a lot of cultural discord to be created. There's a lot of generational divides to be put in there, wedges to be driven,
Right.
and the other thing there
Divide
too
and
is if you want to make a nation that is founded on the privacy rights and individuality and all that other stuff to really start consenting to having all that stuff being given away, you got to chip away at things like their rebellious natures. And when you think about rock and even early hip hop, now the thing that I know that this is just completely anecdotal and it has been dismissed for a long time, but you remember reading, Anthony, those that like 2010 or not, I don't know when the hell this blog came out, but apparently somebody got a message, an email from a person who was nameless, but wanted to talk about a meeting that they were called to in Los Angeles around 1991, that they were a mover and a shaker in the very vibrant rap hip hop community back then, which of course, if you take a look at it, is, rap back then was it was a lot of very introspective stuff. It was storytelling. It was harmless good times, all that kind of stuff. And then about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, this blog post went around that featured this open letter from somebody who claimed that he was there at a meeting in 1991 where essentially people representing very big organizations that had their fingers in all of the record labels' pies, and not only that, but also the private prison industry too.
Oh, really?
And they were saying that they wanted to change the direction of what was being marketed in the hip hop sphere away toward things that were a little bit less harmless, a little bit more, gang related stuff. And they wanted to go deeper into
Push the gangster rap.
They wanted to
Push
push the
that.
gangster rap. They wanted to push vice. They wanted to push drugs. They wanted to push the glorification of drug dealing.
So that we could have more customers for the prison complexes.
So that not
private prisons.
So not only that they can create a little bit more demand for their services and incarceration, but also so that they can undercut what was also a very revolutionary form of urban communication.
Well, yeah, because you
Right,
had Public
right.
Enemy that had songs like "Fight the Power," that had songs like the revolution won't be televised, and the whole that was a whole other thing too. Like KRS-One, he had a lot of really conscious type lyrics.
Yeah, all that went away. It wasn't just rock. It was that brand of rap went away there too.
Yeah.
By the late 90s.
This article, because I remember this article. Are you saying that it's been debunked?
It's just that there was really nothing.
There's no confirmation. In other words,
See, I found it. It was on.
I mean, I believe that could have actually happened. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Not to say that did happen, but I wouldn't be surprised because, I'm not surprised about anything at this point anymore with what's going on in the world. So, I mean,
But what would they gain, the powers that be, by pushing rock out of the way?
That's the thing that I'm kind of because rock,
What was Billy Corgan saying that, you know what I mean? That they needed to be like, all right, Billy, you got to go away now.
Billy Corgan's also kind of built himself up a little reputation of just being sour grapes about everything.
I mean,
right.
So
He even says that in the podcast because I listened to the whole episode on the way up here.
Yeah.
And he was saying this might just me being like a curmudgeon fucking old musician, but
he's the old man shaking his fist at the clouds.
back in my day.
But no, I think other styles of music are a little bit more digestible, maybe, so it's a little bit easier to steer it the way you would want it to, and then
sell sausages.
Are they saying
have everyone follow suit?
I feel like
in their messaging?
maybe what he's getting at is that rock music has this ability to open people's minds to the truth of the world, or but the thing is it really depends, because there's a lot of rock artists there's a lot of rock music that pretends to be that, but it actually isn't that. you know?
Right.
And
just an
it's like,
aesthetic.
it's not that, like, everything. What I'm saying is that there's authentic music regardless of genre, and then there's inauthentic versions of that genre, you know, in every genre.
Right.
And I think that rock, maybe it's because it's, you know, that it definitely has that quality where it's rebellious and it could be like, you know, open people's minds to being, I guess, like
questioning,
stand on their own,
questioning
yeah,
things, you know?
questioning
Yeah.
authority and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But I don't know if that's like, if I don't really buy this whole thing that the powers that be are really threatened by the genre, you know?
There's a couple other notes that I had over here. The other aspects of his theory, he points to a specific shift around 97, engineered shift. He said it could be industry standards and practices shifted to suppress rock or allow for more controllable artists while diminishing the cultural voice of rock stars.
Yeah,
so I understand, like, and you were the first person to bring that up there too. The whole concept of how controllable are the artists. I mean, even if you are a pop artist, at some point you may just want to have more creative control over your career, or maybe you don't care as long as you're just.
As long as the checks are coming.
As long as you're up in the Billboard charts and you're charting, then you know, hey, tell me where to stand. I'm sure that there's plenty of people there. Tell me what to suck.
Yeah.
You know, I will just keep me here.
100%.
I mean, if you look at like Chris Daughtry, which I like some of his music, it's poppy.
He's done very well for himself.
He has a new metal album out now. It's like 7-string guitars and there's double bass and shit.
That's the dude with he has like most of his body blacked out.
Yeah, now he was on
okay.
American Idol.
Yeah,
I think a famous band wanted to get him to sing, but he went his own way. He was a pop guy. Then it was like rock.
It's not over.
Yeah, there you go. Then he went to electronic with the pop rock electronic.
It's crazy.
And the album that came out, I guess, last year, it's like 7-string guitars. Sounds like new metal.
People are just doing what they want to do now.
Yeah,
Like,
you know?
You get your footing, you get your name out, you make your money, and then you do what you really want to
Well,
do.
what do you think? Well, okay, so
and you can just release it independently, and
Right,
you could,
I see what you're saying.
You could put out a new metal EP here. You can do this and
Right,
do that
because he
Like,
already,
everyone's just doing-
he already did his
Yeah,
thing.
I
That's what
mean-
you're saying. I gotcha.
he would have to be in the top 3 most successful American Idol contestants ever.
I mean,
He has to be.
He has to be.
Okay. Well, I put the top 3 more. Yeah. Well, obviously Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood,
Jennifer Hudson.
I forgot about Carrie Underwood, and then Jennifer Hudson. Yeah. But let's see here. Other top earning.
But he definitely made an entire career.
Chris Daughtry.
Oh yeah, he did.
Out of this second tier, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, Jennifer Hudson is definitely top tier. If he's going to be in the second tier under that, he's definitely the first in the second tier. If you don't want to lump him in with the other, he hasn't had as much mainstream, you know, on screen everything, you know, because he's not a woman, and he's just a bald guy with a guitar.
Simon Cowell didn't like him.
Yeah,
he
well,
almost didn't
really?
make it. He almost didn't
Yeah?
make it through to Hollywood.
No shit.
he is lumped in with Adam Lambert, who really just shacked up with Queen.
That's it.
That's it. All he did.
He had a couple of singles that he released when he first came out.
Jordan Sparks, who had a couple of singles around 2008.
Love is a Battlefield. That's the only thing I know from her.
Yeah, and then Scotty McCreery. Who the hell's that?
I have
no idea.
And then Chris Daughtry. I'd say Chris Daughtry would be at least the first of the second tier down.
Well, definitely in if you're gonna like in the rock category, he's the most successful.
Oh, actually, if we're going to go a little bit more, I just went to Wikipedia, and if we're going to talk about American Idol alumni album sales, that is artists with sales of 500,000 or more. It goes Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson, Chris Daughtry.
Not bad.
He's number 3.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Not the bad.
Where the hell's Jennifer Hudson?
Right, but okay. So now which
Jennifer
one?
Hudson's number 11.
Because does she play
Well,
live?
she's more of a Jennifer Hudson. I think had more movie success.
Yeah.
Oh.
Philip Phillips from season 11 sold more albums than Jennifer Hudson. Who the hell's that?
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not familiar with any of the American Idol shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So now Kelly
you see-
Clark's.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the thing is that I think this also kind of plays into like stardom, like the idea of stardom and how it's changed so dramatically throughout the years. Because when you think about American Idol and the start of American Idol, that was like the early 2000s.
Yep,
and excuse me, that was something that the entire country was tuned into. Like
Right.
everybody watched American Idol.
Yeah.
Because it was, first of all, fresh. Second of all, the internet isn't what it is now. There's no
It was
on demand wasn't a thing.
It was
Netflix wasn't a thing.
appointment TV.
Yeah. And, so the further that we moved away
Right.
from the media sources being something that everyone was really plugged into.
Right.
The less powerful the idea of stardom has become.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just not people's attention span is in 50 million different places.
Right.
You can't have like Beatlemania anymore for that reason. You can't have Nirvana mania anymore for that reason, because that's what people were watching. They were watching television. MTV was brand new.
Yeah, but there's also scarcity. You're bringing up the internet. When you bring up social media and the way that we are delivered everything, it's not even just because somebody can go out there and buy an album in 1994 and just listen to that song over and over again. You can go in 2024 and listen to the same song just as many times by streaming it. So yeah, there's the delivery unit, but the real thing is everything else that comes along with following and being a fan of somebody who has whether they're from the UK, like the Beatles, or they're from the Pacific Northwest. It's you can follow these people every day. You know what they ate for lunch. You know who they're screwing. You can probably watch them screw. I mean, it's
you're right.
There's no scarcity to where you saw a celebrity pop up or where you saw a band and who, TMZ wasn't around even. So if you're going to catch a glimpse of Kurt Cobain moving, you're going to see a very short glimpse of an interview that MTV got from him, or you got to go to a concert and you're seeing people moving for the first time, and you're not just hearing them on record or seeing them in a magazine or something like that. You're so inundated. There's no scarcity and there's no mystique left to anybody.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Right. It's almost like a fictional person on the record, and then you had to buy the concert ticket to see, they do exist.
Even for sports.
That's going what you're saying.
I remember the first time listening to when they started doing post-game interviews and stuff a lot more frequently with the Yankees. And I remember being about 9, 10, 11 years old and being like, wow, that's Don Mattingly's voice.
Oh, they do it with the players, you're saying.
Yeah, like you didn't get that after as much.
And now they have that weird thing in the baseball games where they do the interviewing. They interview the players while they're playing the game.
No, they don't. They don't.
It's awful.
I thought this was a joke.
It's awful.
I thought this was a joke at first, but it is a fucking thing.
On the field?
I couldn't believe.
on Sunday night baseball. Listen to this.
Like in the dugout, or like where they're
on the
like
field.
at bat?
It's worse. It's worse. It's worse.
When I saw this,
Player must be like,
when I saw
fuck
this,
off, dude.
when I saw this, I thought it was something. It looks like something that Trey Parker and Matt Stone would fucking think of. Okay, and put that in basketball. That's what it looked like. But literally, we were watching the game, and they actually made an error because they were distracted while they were.
What the?
No, listen.
All right, go
What
out to
happened?
shortstop
Let
and
me
interview this guy.
I'll set this up for you. They had, I think this particular time they had a Yankee is either a left fielder. I think it was a left fielder or a right fielder. I forget who it was. It might have been Jazz Chisholm, or maybe he was playing second base, whatever. But they on Sunday Night Baseball, these molesting fucks. They go and they mic up one player. They pick a player and they mic them up. They put a CIA earpiece in their ear and they send them out for a half inning. And while they're playing the game, they're talking to them. You have somebody, yeah, and they're responding. The camera's on them. They're playing their position in left field or wherever the hell they are. They're talking. They're answering back. They're being broadcast. And one of the, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been No. It was definitely a left or a right fielder who fucking made an error.
That's insane.
Made an error because the ball was hit at them and he's talking to fucking John Smoltz.
What the hell?
And that's that's
baseball?
Do you have a clip of this?
It's so horrible. Hold on, wait a second. Talking it's a Sunday night baseball, talking to players in the field.
Is it just because fans are not engaged? So this is how you get them to like watch?
Maybe.
Engage in
one
the
thing I
show?
remember about it was they were reading tweets as questions to the players
while they were on the field.
Okay, now this is going to. I don't want to get this getting taken down, but here, just listen, and I'll pop in from time to time.
Okay.
So just listen to this. This is a live broadcast.
Brandon Nimmo joining us now from left field, and you can ask him a question using that hashtag AskSNB.
Watch.
2-1 game, LeMahieu, Wells, Peraza. First pitch in there for a strike. I just saw you, so you threw the ball to a fan. Do you pick out a Met fan to throw the ball to?
I throw it in the general direction, but usually a Yankee fan will like elbow him out of the way and come in. So I just try and see somebody who wants the ball and wants to enjoy the game and wants a little souvenir on the way out. So
they're talking to a left fielder in the middle of the game. Now listen, this is the latest crazy shit that they've done. Before that, they had this little tiny Jewish guy, Ken Rosenthal, who shows up with his little bow tie, and usually he's in like the camera well or something next to the cameraman, going, "I talked to so and so before the game." He talks really slow.
Okay,
and I asked him about his injury. He said he feels fine. Suddenly, this little ghost. He's this Ken Rosenthal. He's like a fucking. He's like a ghost. He started showing up in the dugout, and he's talking. And as people hit their home runs or something, they come back into the dugout, and he's there putting his microphone in their faces, talking to the managers in the middle of the game. I was like, "Get these fucking people out of the dugout!"
Yeah, you're trying to perform,
dude.
right?
Talking about mystique, like you can't. I wish. I've been saying this for a long time, just in sports.
Right.
I wish that there was an option if you're sitting down watching a Yankee game or a football game or something, that you could mute all the commentary and just listen to the sounds of the game. Right. I hate it.
Right.
I hate it. You know, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear the same damn stories.
Well, what do you think about that banana baseball? You know about that?
Savannah Bananas?
Yeah.
I knew about them before they were really huge.
Yeah.
And you know what? If that's the concept, where you go down to Georgia and you can see some guys who are actually pretty proficient in the game,
right?
That just turn it into a total circus, then there you go, Harlem Globetrotters.
Okay, I see. Okay, yeah.
But you know, that's fine. Some people think that's what baseball should be,
right? But they do it there, not in Yankee Stadium.
No, yeah. They twerk all around the bases. Even the umpires start twerking. It's fucking ridiculous. But you go to a Savannah Banana game, you know what you're getting. It's funny.
Right. Not like this. That's ridiculous.
I think I'm finally going to get out to a game this year.
Are you?
I haven't been since I was like a kid.
Wait, we got to go to a game together.
Let's go.
Then.
Yeah,
I'm going to take
a movie.
I'm totally down for that.
I got to take Aurora to several games this year because she's old enough, I think, to really experience a night game and not be like nodding off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How much do tickets usually run? For like
$5,000.
Oh, okay.
It's the Sphere.
I can swing that.
No,
$5,000 plus $500 for a hot dog.
Yeah,
it's the Sphere.
I think if we were to go to a Friday night game in the middle of June or July or August or something like that, and or maybe we even go on like a Wednesday night, and we just mark it off. We all take the nights off from work or something like that. We all just go there. I think we're for really good seats. I think we can pay $150 or less each.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
You know, especially we can take I don't know. We can go a big group, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's probably better to go in a big group in the Bronx, actually.
Yeah.
You know?
You're going to have to broadcast from the
Bronx is still
stadium,
rough,
though,
baby.
Frank.
Oh, well, I can do everything from my phone these days.
You're going to have to like hold your phone out to the third baseman or whatever.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hey,
just
what do you
crazy.
think about this game you're playing right now?
I know.
Hey man, I'm trying to play.
Oh man, I just want to heckle somebody again. It's been a long time. Hey, everybody in the chat room, I really thank you, Anthony. I both thank you for coming over here and first of all pushing us over the 1,000 subscriber mark.
Hey,
yeah,
boy.
Gen X.
Where we at?
We're on. We are like at I think 1,020 or something.
Oh, great!
But Gen X to the 7th power says, I would not have seen this had Frank not done the first part on his channel, and that's. I said I had to start doing that. We started doing that the last episode that Anthony and I did, just because I know that you can make a post, you can say whatever, and it's gonna go. It's not going to hit everybody, and people miss stuff like that. So every once in a while, I think just drop it in here and there is really good. And that's great. You know, the Playhouse is going to have its own culture build, no doubt about it. So
yes, definitely.
You guys, before we leave, because it's 8:20, unless you have something else you wanted to talk about, I have a very special release here. Anthony knows about it. Our good friend Mike, PD Face.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just released a very special album today.
Okay.
It's not a studio album. Anthony and Mike are actually going to be working on some in-studio concepts like they used to do, but he did this one a little bit quicker.
Okay.
And he designed it.
It's a lot of like satire and like jokey kind of stuff, or is it like more on the serious side?
No, it's usually just Mike.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's just.
But
listen
this
to
is
it.
so. This is AI.
Yeah, he used AI for this, and it's 15 track. Listen, it's a 15 track album, but it's only a half hour long.
Okay.
So it's quick, and you want to hear the track listings?
Go for it.
It's Introduction. Second track is called Come. The third track is 0069. The fourth track is Wheelchairians Unite.
Wheelchairians.
You're a Cool Guy. It's Magic. Feel That Burn. Show Me. Stroke Out, the Middle Eastern version. The East. An Ass is an Ass. The Diddler. Important Message from the Jija Council. As Cold as Ice. And then The End.
The end. Wait, I think the end
Genius.
is. That's the one about life.
Is it?
I don't know. He has a.
Let me see here. Let's go. Let's play Stroke Out, the Middle Eastern version. No. Let's go to You're a Cool Guy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Because it can't be that bad.
This is the only.
Cool guy. You're a smart guy. A guy I can be around. A fun guy, straight guy. Consider your dick fucking sucked.
That's right.
Consider your dick sucked. Fucking sucked. I'm gonna gag on it.
Oh man.
I'll fucking jerk you off. I'll suck that sack dry. I'll make you come. I'm fucking gay. Consider your dick fucking sucked. Consider your dick sucked. Fucking sucked.
Okay, so this
the
one.
only acceptable use of AI.
See, this one I remember now. He sent a lot of these he had sent to me. There's some here I did not hear before, but I'm telling you, I listened to that, and that phrase "consider your dick sucked."
It's been around for a long time.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, That's been waiting to be in a song.
Yeah,
I'm glad that he finally found use for it.
Anthony came up with it a long time ago. It's very it's one of his better creations.
Yeah, it's a good hook.
But
Consider your dicks.
I got to tell you, these songs. I mean, I know there's a couple other real bangers in here.
Yeah.
Like when I hear that, I said,
"That's sick.
That's sick." Could sing.
Yeah.
People are gonna sing that shit.
Yeah.
I hope they do because it's just, especially when they get to know Mike, then they know why this is appropriate. Let's see.
Like motivational music.
It's magic. Let's listen. I don't know. It's magic. Let's listen to this for a second.
Magic Johnson got it!
No.
What you gonna do?
No.
Nothing. It can happen to anyone. Yeah! Deal with it! Make that blood flow free!
No.
Talking about
AIDS. Little dark.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta ask though, like, how much does he have to prompt it? Do you know?
Apparently, he spends a lot of time sitting on the toilet.
Oh, that's even better. It's Randy
prompting,
Marsh.
And it's just the music that he prompts and keeps prompting. All the lyrics are his.
Okay.
No.
All the lyrics are
and
his.
then what? But it's AI singing it.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
He just
because it sounds like what he would say.
Right.
It
That's
sounds
why
like his
it.
music. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he writes the lyrics.
It's hysterical.
I feel like this is what Wesley Willis would be doing today if he was still alive.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Important message. Let's see. As cold as ice. What is this?
Oh my God.
I'm an illegal alien.
Oh my God.
Ice is coming for me. I will be taken back to my country.
This is so fucked
up. Oh no.
And banned from the United States. I've been
Okay, no, this is so
fucked up.
It's gonna be like in the new Disney film.
Oh my God.
I bet you anybody Disney will use that in the new film or something like that.
Just with
But what is the end? There's
Yeah.
one that's called The End, and I think
Okay.
I know what this is.
Let's see.
Wow, look at you! You made it through the whole album!
Oh no.
Good for you! In good time there will be more. And just remember these simple words. I'm fucking gay! The end is near!
See, okay. Now here's the thing, and this is actually something I've talked about with some friends about AI. Is like you're going and getting this prompted, you're prompting this, and you're getting this generated, and you have something like that come back to you. You know what? How is anyone going to know that you're like, okay, I'm going to take that idea, I'm just going to re-record it,
Yeah.
and
Put your own twist on it.
put my own twist on it.
Oh, listen.
And now it's like
It's
your
somebody's-
music.
They're doing it. People are doing it.
It's, Of course, people are doing it. That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
You take that and you re-record it. I'm not a fan of. I don't like. I mean, for someone like Mike, who isn't a musician, and he isn't like in like an official artist, and he's doing this really as like a hobby and for fun. That this is like if you release music, AI, whatever, people are doing it left and right. So I mean,
Right.
it is what it is. That's fine. But if you're a musician, and obvious, like I don't know, like I'm kind of a little torn in that way. Like if that's an acceptable thing, because you could very well do that.
You can't unhear. You have to be monk-like in your commitment to being nowhere near the technology, because that just has to be it. Because you hear it and okay, this machine just spit something out that has never been recorded before.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
completely unique, even though it is not coming from a person. Even if I can just take an element of that, turn a major scale into a minor scale, just something
Right.
where it's mine. I mean,
And then
I understand.
then when you have that, like, re-recorded thing, then you're like, you can take it somewhere else on your own. But that's where I can see it being a benefit.
God knows how many times it's already been done.
Right.
As of right now.
God,
Right.
it's probably all over the place.
All over.
You
Gotta
know?
be.
I mean, I haven't done it myself,
Me either.
but
I mean, me either.
It's just like kind of like drawing inspiration, I guess, because I mean, we all draw inspiration from everything that we've been listening to our whole lives. So it's just kind of like another inspiration stream.
Yeah, you say, well, who's what? Who's doing? What was that first thing that we learned about with even just we know that a lot of Nirvana songs is just Kirk's attempt to write a Beatles song.
Right.
Then we know that Silverchair, when Silverchair came out, we know that Silverchair for a long time they were like playing Elvis Presley songs, and they're playing Elvis Presley in their early practice spaces just to be able to get themselves together and learn their instruments. And everybody has a theory about which genre beget which genre and who copied off of who and which artist is derivative, whether it's a performance art, whether it's dance, whether it's visual art or something. What's derivative of what? Which comedy act bit off of another comedian because of this and that. So you say that, well, okay, it's coming out of a human. Is any idea truly original, and is it not a composite of at least the inspiration that you have taken from all these things that you like, that you would like to now this machine is just pretty much spitting out composites of all the music that we have been spitting out, that is composites of all the things that we like.
Yeah.
And it's just making composites, but it doesn't have a heartbeat, so that's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, it can go in two different ways, right? And maybe it's not going to be, maybe they'll be parallel. Maybe you'll have the AI music, and then you'll have like a whole organic, avenue where it's like fuck ups left in the recording, and they played a little fast, a little slow, out of key, and people like that because it's not perfect.
Yeah.
That's where I think it's going to go. You can have two parallels.
So I think everybody's. It's been great to have you all here hanging out with us. Obviously, I put the link to the full album, Mike's full album, in the chat room. So enjoy that at your own at your own risk.
I'm going to play it on the way home.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Is it on like Spotify? Apple
SoundCloud.
Music? Oh, just SoundCloud.
I don't know if he's going to put it on Spotify. It's up to him, but it's on SoundCloud right now. And is there anything you guys want to say or plug before we leave?
Sure. I own Gotham Tattoo Removal in Brooklyn, New York. If you need any tattoos removed, I'm your guy. And I also own Everblack Tattoo Studio. It's all under the same roof.
So if you're in New York, get it done.
Yeah.
Or get it undone.
Undone.
Ooh,
Yes.
Undone, done.
Kyle, what about you?
Hey, have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I got, guys.
Weekend's
Not
here.
talking anything.
that's it.
I hope it's warm for you guys. Ant, what do you got coming up?
Nothing.
Me neither.
Not right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
So have a wonderful.
Next Friday, we're going to do another show.
Yeah.
And we have our buddy Phil coming in.
Yep.
And we'll see what else. There's also, I think they released the list of all of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame voting. So maybe we can go through that a little bit. We'll see. Well, I don't know.
That's happening again? I thought they already did that.
I thought that already happened, right?
Did it?
I think so.
I thought it happened. Well, I don't know. Maybe that was from last year.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to have another great show for you tomorrow, next week, Friday night, Playhouse, Anthony and I.
Well, we usually do it every other week, but this time we're doing it 2 weeks in a row because I'll be going the week after.
Yep. Going down to sunny Florida. Good for
Right.
him. Oh,
Yes.
good for him.
First time since like 2004.
Nice.
Oh, is that true? Wow.
When was the last time you went to Florida?
I guess when we all went together.
That's what I was. I mean, I thought about it. I don't really remember.
I've been to Myrtle Beach 3 times since the last time we all went on vacation.
You have family in Florida.
Yeah, I was there in January. I'm going down again in May. So.
Where are they?
They're in Fort Pierce, Vero Beach area, so it's like right smack middle in between West Palm and Orlando.
I was gonna say
right in the middle, yeah.
that they're it's probably like 90 every day right now.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little chilly down there, but
please.
For now, it's beautiful every day. Yeah.
That's it. Well, it's good to. Hey, shout outs to Kirsten and Wendy and Dusty and John Tiger and Linda Jones and Angela and Tim and Gen X and Shane, Wichita, Blacked Out Bitch. It's good to have everybody.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Shout out. We will see you guys on Friday, and you'll probably see me before that. But
yeah,
on to the next thing. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Take care.
Peace.